they're talking about a Toyota SUV blows up in Los Angeles parking lot. I guess this is it right here. What the fuck? That was an actual explosion. It's the one in the back. Whoa, 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 whoa.
An SUV suddenly explodes, sending car parts flying and obliterating the vehicle. But the man inside amazingly survives with only minor injuries.
Dog, look at the truck. What happened, bro?
That powerful explosion happened last night at minor injuries. That powerful explosion happened last night at a parking lot in Van Nuys, sending shockwaves through the neighborhood.
Rick Chambers is live in Van Nuys with more on the blast and what caused it. Rick.
Yeah, Cher, when you see that video, it is hard to believe that no one was killed or even seriously injured in all.
That's crazy, bro. Like, how did he survive
all of that? But had that happened an hour or two earlier in this busy lot, things could have been much different. It was just before 10:30
crazy angle
last night when this white Toyota SUV suddenly exploded in a Van Nuys parking lot. Watch it again from a second angle outside the New Life Botanica shop. The eruption shredding the vehicle and sending shrapnel in all directions.
Adentro se había explotado.
Mary Cantorall was in the back of the La Michoacana ice cream parlor nearby and thought that the enormous blast was in the building.
Sí nos asustamos y no nos quisimos acercar más.
She says that she did run outside, but didn't approach the wreckage, fearing that there might be a second explosion.
Look at that car, bro. What the fuck?
Amazingly, the 37-year-old driver somehow survived the detonation. The dazed and bearded man had no shirt or shoes on when paramedics got there, but treated him for burns and rushed him to a local hospital. An LAFD spokesman says it was butane canisters in the SUV that somehow ignited. Whether the driver, who was apparently living in the SUV, was smoking is unclear. Butane, which is obviously highly flammable, is used in many things, such as
that nigga was in there sleeping.
Lighters and camping stoves. What this man was using it for is unknown, but keeping it there in the vehicle was a near fatal mistake. Now, we know very little about this driver. We know that there were Utah plates on the SUV, so we're figuring that he had recently moved here from there. And it's incredible that the fire department says that his injuries were only moderate and not life-threatening. In Van Nuys, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, I'll throw it back to you in Hollywood.
Rick, thank you.
This is how AG1 works to deliver foundational nutrition that tastes great too.
That's wild, bro.